So I will tell you about my frameworks or methods that I love to use. One of them is career values mapping, helping clients define what truly matters to them right now and use that as a decision-making compass for the future. Also, inner compass exercises. We work on reconnecting with their deeper intuition and truth, especially after years of running on autopilot, because many of them is running on.
Welcome to Career Coaching Secrets, the podcast where we talk with successful career coaches on how they built their success and the hard lessons they learned along the way. My name is Davis Nguyen, and I'm the founder of Purple Circle, where we help career coaches scale their business to $100,000 years, $100,000 months, and even $100,000 weeks. Before Purple Circle, I've grown several 7- and 8-figure career coaching businesses myself, and have been a consultant at 2 career coaching businesses that are doing over $100 million each. Whether you're an established coach or building your practice for the first time, you'll discover the secrets to elevating your coaching business.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Career Coaching Secrets podcast. I'm your host, Rexhen, and today's guest is Loredana Rustin, a certified career coach and leadership coach who specializes in helping high-performing professionals and purpose-driven leaders gain clarity, alignment, and a renewed sense of direction in their careers. After conducting over 9,000 interviews in her recruitment career, Loredana now leverages that deep expertise to support clients through major career transitions, leadership growth, and personal reinvention. Her coaching is highly personalized and rooted in psychology, NLP, and career design. And it's challenging yet supportive. It's strategic yet deeply human. And it's a pleasure for me to have her on the podcast today. Welcome to the show, Loredana.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, Loredana. It's a pleasure for us to have you on. I wanted to ask you, when it comes to your career as a coach.
Something like that 2 years ago.
Yeah, so about 2 years ago, and going through it, first of all, what inspired you to start doing this, to become a coach and then do it as a business?
Yeah, my journey into coaching didn't start from a textbook or a business plan, for sure. It started from personal experience. So years ago, I found myself in a toxic work environment that slowly eroded my confidence and clarity. Also, I stayed until it hurts, for sure. And that pain became the trigger for change to me. From there, I went deep into personal development, studied coaching, got certified, combined it with my 9 years recruitment experience. I realized I wasn't the only one asking, this is it. So now I guide others who are in that in between space between a successful past and a more aligned future. So that's it.
Throughout the last couple of years, when working with a client and going through your general coaching journey with them, which part of it do you find the most rewarding since you started doing this?
When my client wins, in quotes, one of my most meaningful client wins was working with a manager who felt like she had lost her voice. She was still performing, still delivering, but had completely disconnected from her work and also from her values as well. Throughout our sessions, she realized it wasn't just burnout, it was a misalignment. And also, she didn't need to push harder. She needed to recalibrate her. Also, today, she's leading a new team in a new company where she feels seen, heard, and aligned, totally aligned. It was her shift in clarity and ownership of her narrative. That's the kind of transformation I live for in coaching. So that's the big win for me, to see the transformative process for my clients. Someone professional, right, who is challenged to transition or the conversion to another domain. And I think that's it. I work with so many professionals that wants to make a change in their life. And also I wanted to niche my experience for the professional that wants to transition in their career.
Mm-hmm. And how is it to work with you? How's that experience like? How is the engagement? Is there a certain program that people go through typically, a certain program length? How do you describe that?
So I will tell you about my frameworks or methods that I love to use. One of them is career values mapping, helping clients define what truly matters to them right now and use that as a decision-making compass for the
Mhm.
future. Also, inner compass exercises, we work on reconnecting with their deeper intuition and truth, especially after years of running on autopilot,
Mhm.
because many of them is running on autopilot.
Mhm.
Personal branding positions, especially when they are in a career transition, we clarify their story and value proposition for the CVs, LinkedIn, preparing for the interviews, but in a way that feels authentic. And of course, role play. I believe that insight without practice doesn't stick. So we simulate interviews, tough conversations, let me say, about negotiation part,
Mhm.
and also moments of visibility, because clarity without confidence still holds people back. So it's a starting point for the reposition, professionally speaking.
Interesting. And so, right now, where do people typically find you? Is there a certain marketing channel that works very well for you?
Yeah, they can find me on LinkedIn at Loredana Rustin, where I share weekly insights around conscious career growth and authentic leadership. I also host career clarity workshops and offer one-on-one coaching for professionals in transition. And soon I'll be launching my YouTube channel, Clarity in Career, or Claritate în Carieră in Romanian language, where I'll be exploring exactly this kind of questions from my sessions. How do you choose between two good options, or how do you know what's aligned and what's just expected?
So right now it's mostly LinkedIn, and I pretty much guessed that because you do have a good amount of following in LinkedIn. So is a little bit more than 10,000 followers in
Yeah.
there, and you are actively also posting and being active there. What is the strategy behind the LinkedIn growth? Is it just content, or are you also reaching out to people?
I'm reaching out also to
Mhm.
people. It's a good method for the start, and also for those one that want to join the community of coaching. It's a good advice for them to reach out to people, make to be visible.
So you're actively reaching out with value upfront and trying to get them
Yeah.
to eventually like either on a discovery call and see if they're a good fit. And
Yeah. First copy is for from me. So yeah, we have a discovery call first of
Mhm.
all, and after that we decided to go to the CV and the LinkedIn optimizations, or maybe one-on-one sessions, a package of one-on-one sessions, maybe 4 or 8 or maybe 10 if it's necessary.
Cool. And when looking to the future of your coaching business, so now it's been about almost 2 years, looking at the next 1 to 3 years, do you have any specific goals that you're working toward?
Yeah, I have. In the next 1 or 3 years,
Mhm.
I'm working toward expanding my signature programs into scalable formats, hybrid models that blend one-on-one depth with downloadable tools and community support. I also love to host in-person career clarity workshops, because that's the goal for me. For now, I'm in Brasov. It's a countryside part of Romania. So it will be a great opportunity to me to go to Bucharest and also another cities from
Mhm.
Romania to host these workshops.
Cool. Nice. I like the live events. I feel like they have a pretty good conversion from what I've
Yeah.
learned from the interviews as well. And right now, in terms of investments, because that's also an investment, in terms of investments that you've done over time, has there been any investment that you feel like, oh, that was a very good investment, or like investment that were very worth it for you in the coaching business or in yourself?
Yeah, continuous learning. That was the big investment that I have made. Yeah, I'm reading many books for now. One of them are about the sales part because to be a good seller, it's hard in these times. So, and I reach out to people. I want to have this skill for sure. And trainings also participate to the other events in this industry, in IT or non-IT domain, mostly that.
Cool. And what about investments that you feel like were not good investments? Have you had any of those?
For now, I don't have, to be sincere. I don't know right now.
Good. You're lucky you haven't faced bad investments yet so far. So training and certifications we found to be some of the investments that had the lowest kind of return. Do you have any challenges that you're facing right now that you're trying to solve for?
Scaling while preserving the soul. So I'm at a point where demand is growing, and I want to build sustainable systems, both operational and emotional ones, that allow me to serve more people without diluting the impact. Just saying. That means refining offers, automating where needed, and protecting creative energy. That's the goal for me, for sure.
Cool. So thank you so much. First of all, as you who have started and are now slowly trying to grow their coaching business, what advice would you give to these coaches who are looking to scale their impact?
Start with clarity. Get crystal clear on who you are, who you're serving, how your voice stands out, and what transformation you're really offering. Then show up consistently. Sorry,
Consistent layout.
not just online, but in conversations, in listening, in evolving your craft. Don't rush to scale something you haven't lived deeply first. And lastly, don't do it alone. Find people who expand you, find your tribe. I found my tribe, so I'm so glad to be part of the community and also my tribe.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that's worked out well. And thank you. Thank you so much for coming to the podcast today. For
Thank you again.
anyone that wants to connect with you or reach out to you, they can quickly go into LinkedIn and search Loredana Rustin. They'll be able to find you there. They can also go into elevateyourcareer.mycanva.site. They'll also be able to find your website there.
Yeah.
We'll put that on the description as well for people to find it. But yeah, thank you so much, Loredana. It was
Thank you.
lovely to have you on the show.
Thank you again for the invitation. It was a pleasure.
That's it for this episode of Career Coaching Secrets. If you enjoyed this conversation, you can subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you're listening to this episode to catch future episodes. This podcast was brought to you by Purple Circle, where we help career coaches scale their business to $100,000 years, $100,000 months, or even $100,000 weeks, all without burning out and making sure that you're making the impact and having the life that you want. To learn more about our community and how we can help you, visit joinpurplecircle.com.